To put some, what's that streamer's name that we had a big argument with, Amber? Was it Don something?
Don Cabano.
Yeah, that fucker. Yeah. That guy was absolutely we got an argument, me and Amber, saying that like it is a stupid rule and how like it'll be impossible to prove that anyone's cheating, and then he just kept ranting on this about the same thing.
Don
makes
Cabano is
sense
just a
back,
dumbass.
So stupid
back
with
in the
it.
age of when when Lax the Barsmith started typing in here earlier about Zeke, I got angry because like if you literally watch the clips that are still on YouTube about him, he literally complained about anything. Like he just actively complained. But
like freaking
you'd have to look like Marauders Drama is how I typically find it. You have to look up Marauders Game Drama because there's a Harry Potter shit.
Okay, so what happened? Lax
Zeke
was
harassed
watching.
the hell out of him.
Yeah, so basically what happened today, and then later I will come to what happened before that. But what happened today, Lax was watching Trendy Flea, one of the other streamers. Now Lax haven't streamed this game in a long time because he's like, fuck this shit, I'm not doing it. And he sees Trendy get killed by a person with the N-word in his name. So he types into chat, like, hey, there is a guy stream sniping Trendy and he has the N-word, please take care of it. All good and fine. Would have been better if he made a ticket about it, but yeah. Then, not even a minute later, there is a guy like, hey, someone is grooming me, I'm 14 years old, he's saying that I need to suck his dick and this and that. I already thought, this is strange. Then he was like, hey, it's S1 El Casito, it's Andy. I'm like, that doesn't sound like Andy. And yeah, he's the one stream sniping Trendy because I joined their VC, and yeah, they're stream sniping him, and they have the N-word in the name, and then he started reporting his name and with his player number. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I text Andy, like, what the fuck is this? At the same time, I go to Andy's Steam page, make a screenshot of his name within that same minute to check if it was him. No, it was not Andy. So I already
Legit
had
has his name.
Yeah, so I already had a feeling this is gotta be a Zeke trick. Like, and then I asked Andy, and he was like, "Yeah, this kid joined our VC, and he was like, he breached our ship twice with another guy, and he killed us twice, and it was very sus." Now I know, yeah, Zeke and the kids they have cheats. And then later he joined our VC because he was playing with a Timmy to learn him the game, and he started saying like, "Oh yeah, Zeke will be back. Zeke will be back. Zeke on top." And Andy literally said, "Yeah, fuck off, mate. You can go. Bye. Get out of here, fucker." And then that report was made. And then he got into the VC. Then like he was like, "Yeah, he's grooming me." Dio joined the VC. Like Andy was already gone because he was like, "Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm getting out." Dionysus, and Dio went into the VC, and they ended up playing. And then that that fucker team killed Dio and said, Zeke will be back, Zeke will be back, and he deleted all the messages. And then later he changed his name. I will read the screenshot of the two names that he changed his name to.
It was like N-word and like Lax is like a fucking weirdo or something like that. Lax is an idiot.
Because Lax was their main target.
Is a dirty N. Lax is a dirty N, and this is why Lax pussy is stinky.
Because he was their main target when Zeke and his group was like still not banned the first time. From all the clips you would see posted all over fucking like Marauder shit was he was always the target of it. Zeke's all the videos he has on his YouTube channel are him literally just going after Lex or Lax. Is it Lax? I'm gonna call him Lax because of his Discord.
On YouTube, you have Zeke's YouTube channel. Just search up Marauders Laxa Barsmith, and there's enough.
There's enough there. Because even what was it like? It's Matt or something. I don't remember the other guy's YouTuber and Twitch handle. Because he even reacted to some of it.
But yeah. Basically, I do kind of understand why they went after Lax, because Lax just keeps ranting about him. After he gets killed by him, he gives them too much attention, and that's what they
gives
want.
them what. Yeah, that's why he's always harassed by
Yeah.
him. If you go on to his, even when he streams, sometimes there's some of them in the like the actual chat just kind of going after him.
Mhm.
He
Yes.
gets rage baited really easily, and
Yeah,
it's
and
honestly it gets
follow
amusing.
botted and everything,
Yeah.
and they did that to
Well,
me
they-
as well. But they don't get the amusement out of me because I'm like,
The
yeah,
follow
I
botting's
don't give a
actually been
shit.
banned. They banned like 1 trillion accounts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll go after anyone streaming. If you're streaming Marauders, you're probably gonna, because it's fun for them.
Yeah.
You're fucked if you're
Like
streaming
I
Marauders.
when I used to stream snipe Xbox DayZ players, it's just, to be honest with you, there isn't like a funny adrenaline rush when you kill a streamer. Like it's they do it because it's fun for them, and yeah, because you can
And
get an
like
easier
when
XP with
Lax
someone.
get killed, he rants about it for an hour, and he doesn't stop, and then he gets killed again, and another hour, and that's what they like.
The thing is, the majority of the time, like during the time he was playing, there was a lot more people playing, so a majority of the time, it would actually just be him getting outskilled by a random player, and then you would and then like 2 matches later, he would run into like Zeke and some of his friends, and then he would start calling every game he ran into was them.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
it
every
wasn't
single
them.
time he died, oh, that's Zeke, oh, that's Zeke, oh, I got killed by
Like,
the
oh,
cheater.
you're a cheater, and he's like
yeah.
does like the fist up, like he's flipping them off on stream and shit. Yeah, he basically kind of calls it onto himself. To be honest with you, he can't.
Man.
Well, and the victim blaming gets kind of dumb after a while. Like, dude, you kind of just asked for it at that point. You're getting to the point where you're wanting them to go.
Then the fact, like, Lax has all S1 members blocked and banned from his chat because Krusty. Yeah, Krusty's a bad man, this and that. Yeah, Krusty is just fucking playing the game, and you just run into him in the game because you queue up at the same time, bitch. What can Krusty do about that? So, yeah, nah.
Does he even play the game anymore?
Hmm? Yeah,
yep.
Basically.
And see, that's a Steam side thing. Discord's easy, like Lax said. You can put a two-step authorization, or like you have to put your email and your phone number in.
The problem
and on
is,
Discord, you can't have that on both accounts.
You can just buy accounts. It's not that hard. They're pretty cheap too.
This account that he did it with was a bot account because it was old. It was at least a year old, and most of the time they use day made accounts, but this one was old.
Yeah, and you can. Yeah, that's fair.
To basically keep him a little bit on the.
It was like an attempt to not have him
on the
be
side,
a crazy man, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Some people just like playing games to fuck with people.
After, like, when he left, Zeke messaged him like, "Hey, did you really leave?" And like, "Okay, we're just gonna not target you anymore."
He made an entire video. He made an entire video on why he left and what happened when he was like Vanguard and all that. So that didn't help the community either. Because it was literally just like a 30-40 minute video of him talking about everything wrong with the game and the community.
Yeah, but the same Spicy Bean Dip did, but then in a community post. And I do understand them. Like when I was streaming this game, I ran into Zeke a lot as well. I ran into his little goblins, so I used to call him. It's it is quite a big group. So there was a they choose different names. The only thing that you can see when Ogre Man is on the Discord, he always uses the same profile pic.
I see one of the names he screenshotted. He didn't delete this message.
Yeah. It's of a little white dog and a picture from above, basically. But yeah. And yeah, they are.
You just assume they're always in here because they're
always in here.
there's a way to get around everything. Like you said earlier, they can just buy an account that's older than a year, and then they're fine. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they would have to resell it and tell the person they're selling it to that, yeah, you can't get on Marauders, but have fun.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I don't
Like
think yeah.
it's like they have and they what they also do is they buy their account from either Israel or China because the rate of buying this game is very low. Like if you want to buy Marauders and via Steam in China, it costs you less than $7. They tried. They
You
tried. They
you
are
can't
They've
hardware
done
hardware
banned,
ban.
but
everything.
they're spoof. They spoof their
Yeah,
PC. They
they can
have
just change their hardware ID.
so
Same with
like
their IP.
yeah, so like they have some have a little card extra in their PC that basically changes the ID of your hardware constantly. So if you get hardware banned, um it doesn't matter because they
They give it like
just
a
spoof it
VPN
again.
for your
Yeah,
for
and they
your
have a
stuff in
VPN
there.
as well for their freaking IP, so it doesn't matter.
I have nothing wrong with VPNs. It's just the DMA cards that cause problems. VPNs are
Mm.
normal for people to have. Like I even have a VPN. It just makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, he rage baits. Like to be
he
honest
rage
with you,
baits.
he gets rage
His
baited, then he rage
so
baits back, and then it just goes in circles.
okay, so what happened there? They doxed his address.
Oh,
So they
that's
doxed
reasonable.
him,
No,
and
that's reasonable,
they
honestly.
dox. Hmm?
Oh, they probably like fucking like he clicked on a
They
link
have.
and they just
Mm,
got his IP.
All you
yeah,
need
Like
is
that's
yeah,
that,
all you
and
need is
bullshit.
to click on a
they
link.
have an IT guy with them basically. What I know, and he's pretty good with doxing people, and yeah,
Well,
I
it's as
wouldn't
simple
call
as
him a
someone sending
hacker,
you a
but it's
link.
just a
Like
link.
to be fair, it's really not that hard to do. You just send them a
Mm,
link that's connected to some sort of IP grabber, and that's all you need. It can be
yeah,
a link
and
to
it
Instagram, and it'll take your
or
IP as you're
Amazon,
going.
like sending a oh here look at this product and like yeah
Because
Amazon.
the thing is, it will send you to that page. Like those links will actually send you to like Amazon or Instagram sometimes. But
But
what
it
it
won't
does in the
tell you.
background is it grabs it. Yeah, it won't tell you that your IP just got grabbed in the background.
Yeah. So basically, his address got doxed, and then he was like, just know what you do in video games is like in video games you can die and respawn, but when you go, you cannot do that in real life.
Which the thing is, when he said that, he could get banned on Twitch because
Yeah,
that is a death threat.
yeah,
Because there's
But
a
it
that's not.
is.
doxing isn't illegal. It's against like if you post it in someone's chat, you can get your account banned because doxing is against Twitch. But what he did could get him perma banned from Twitch and hardware banned
Mhm.
on Twitch. Because there's
There is a few full grown adults like you have Fibbles, then Zeke, and then one other guy, and the rest is all an army of kids. Yeah, so basically we used to play with Baldwin. And at one point, Baldwin was playing with us and he was like, okay, I'm gonna breach out. Oh, I just breached Zeke's ship. Is what we heard. And they started playing. We warned him, like, hey, don't play with Zeke. Bad luck. And he was already doing weird shit. He made a screenshot of something and then put the name Amber please kiss me or something. What it was, I don't know. I, nah, he was just doing. Let me see if I can find it. I have it here somewhere.
you have like an
It's
entire
just a
folder of
troll. I
random
mean,
Marauder shit. You have like
Here.
a folder of
It's
Marauder
like
stuff.
Amber eat me out. That's what it said on the profile picture, and then Amber Fluffy Corn is better than Zabella. And so I said to him because I saw that was there. Yeah.
Alright, she's with the if you watch her on Hunt now, she's jumped between like 7 different groups. So she's not even I don't even know where she is now. I think she's Purge.
They're
No.
okay. So what happened there? Winkid and Zabella were together for a very long time. At one point, Zabella in real life as well, but I'm not going into details on that part because I'm not gonna tell everything on that part because of privacy. Not for Sabella's privacy, but for Winkid's privacy because it's very sad for Winkid. Basically, at one
Fair.
point, Winkid is like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This is not good. Then, at one point, she started dating Tensity, and that was a little bit of
So me
a
calling her
hate fight relationship, like, because I was friends with Zabella and she was like, yeah, Winkid he's mentally abusive, this and that, and then the same thing was about Tensity, so I was already like, this is just weird, man, this is weird. After a while, they Winkid got together again with Zabella. That didn't last too long. Basically she lied about a few things that are it's a very bad thing to lie about, and
a very bad accusation, I'm assuming, is what you're getting at.
no, basically something that she said that she was, but she wasn't. Let's just say
Okay, I got you.
what a lot of people in Vietnam and that's kind of shit due to, yeah, basically
Oh, that is not at
baby
all what I
trap,
thought that. Yeah, okay.
baby trap.
Never mind.
And at
That's
one
not at
point,
all.
she didn't want to show proof, and Winkid was like, "Fuck you, I'm not gonna do this," and he left. And it was all.
So she is okay.
She,
So before I don't think you need to explain it more. So what I'm getting from this is Zabella is a very horrible person.
yeah.
Okay, because I still keep track of what she does on Hunt, and that explains a lot of the shit she does over there. So that makes sense. She's even known. I don't know if you pay attention to Hunt stuff.
You wanna know a fun thing? When she's not streaming, she cheats on Hunt.
Oh no, I know she cheats. I actually, I wish I clipped this. I was baiting her in her chat. I was trying to ask her because when you watch her stream, her cursor isn't aligned with what her screen cursor is. She has an aspect ratio that's different than what the game does. I tried to get her to tell me that, and she's like, talk to me when I'm not streaming."
Yeah.
Because on Hunt they recently did a thing where you can't mess with shaders or aspect ratio because aspect ratio is like 610 1610 69 stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
You can go into the files, like directly into your files, and change that, but if you get caught, you're permabanned. The problem is I don't know how. No, you can't. You will get banned. The only way for you to do it, there is a way, and it's not cheating. It's when you change your resolution, but you would have to change your resolution to like 1024 780. So,
And
but
it's
she's
a
straight.
very unusual one, yeah.
Oh, I tried it for a day. I got a migraine. No, not that was on Marauders, not on Hunt. She plays with Iron, Collision Vision, and Graphic now. She's actually
also
May I
about Care
ask?
Bear. Also about basically there was indeed a little bit of a love triangle. So both Care Bear, Winkid, and Tensity got hold at the same line at the same time. Like, oh, I love you. in that game,
So
yeah.
when I called them simps, it was an actual thing. Because I used to complain about how she was always being carried by the same like 3 people whenever she was on here a lot during the time when like the Bren was broken.
What is wait, what is Hunt? What is this?
Hunt Showdown?
Showdown.
Hunt Showdown 1896. It is a great game if you can get around the horrible clans that are at the 6-star level.
What's it about?
It's basically just a cowboy game where you go. It's think of it like kind of like Marauders in the sense of like it's an extraction shooter, but you go in to get a bounty. You go in with a loadout and a hunter. You die, you lose your entire loadout and hunter.
And your
you
hunter.
don't. And if you don't die, you come out with either the token or if you ride it in a corner the entire time, you just leave with nothing. It really depends how you play it. But it's like a like a Western game with repeaters and that sort of shit.
Also, Level 0 also looks like a great game, but it's just
Oh, it's fun. I bought it. I regret buying it now, but I bought it like 3 days ago. It's a fun game. You just have to get past it's very, very much the only people playing it are the leaderboard players. And they're really good.
I mean, it looks like a good game, but it's dead. It's sad to see.
Then
As long as he's not selling
I'm
it,
gonna
no.
he is. And that's the
then
thing.
that is illegal.
He sold my face as well.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
who? What's his name?
That's weird.
Yeah, so both so Lax got put on a mouse mat. You have Krusty that's put on a hoodie. And I was put on fat reducing supplements. Because apparently the one picture that he has of me, that he had of me that my face was actually showing, I had a wig on and that really framed my face looking like I was a fucking chickmunk, so it looked fucking fat. While in reality, I'm not fat at all. I'm freaking 60 kilograms. 60. And
Who?
Because you would have to, because he would also have to leak his name, his for you to do that, you'd have to understand that you have to give.
Yeah,
well, it's
so
money, but you're
basically-
giving your entire personal information to them. Like, I mean, more than just your address. You're giving your full name, your no, what is it? Like your address, your lawyer. Like you're giving out a lot when you're
When
taking
those
someone to court.
links got spread, I did not click them just to be sure if there was no fucking IP grabber in there, because they sent it to me as well, and I just looked on the store page.
Did he own the website?
It's from It's from Shopify, so I don't know how much of a
never mind.
access he has. But
because if it was like, I guess you know what I'm meaning when I say this. Because if it was his website, he wouldn't need a spoofer. Anyone that connects to a website you own, like let's say I make a website called theunion.com, right?
Yeah.
If all of you were to click it, I would get your IP without even having an IP thing connected to it, because it tells you where you're coming in from.
But I know this was from Shopify, so still, like, I was not gonna click it.
Shopify's known for being used as one of those types of things.
And so like you can bring into a legal argument basically with the website and everything, because in the Netherlands it is forbidden to use someone's face, or someone even if it's your friend making stickers of your face, it's illegal.
The problem with doing international court stuff is you would have to find out where is the website based out of. That's the jurisdiction you're going into. Because like if that's a United States one, I think it's still pretty much illegal for putting some, like, especially
without
not
consent,
compensating them. Yeah, that's illegal. But also you'd have to. Would you be suing them for like it depends how you're suing them. If you're suing them for defamation stuff in the United States, that is ridiculously hard to prove. Like it is really hard to prove here if it's a defamation case. That's how it's hard to prove. Like if it's just a face on a mouse pad, because you have to check. There's like I don't know the actual word, like the terms for each 5 boxes, but all 5 boxes have to be clicked for you to win your defamation case. And if one of them isn't clicked, then the defense can easily just get it thrown out. Like it is so hard in the United States to win a defamation case.
Yeah. And like, for example, for Krusty's one, they got it via when one of the, I think from the S1 video, the only video where Krusty was streaming at the time, he made a clip and we put that in the S1 montage. I think that specific photo got you.
It's
yeah, but it's like they put Care Bear on there, they put Neko on there, they put everyone on there.
I know Zabella was in one of Zeke's videos.
Yeah, with the face reveal, yeah. She had he had a photo of Zabella from like the way before times that she streamed the game, like beginning time that she streamed the game.
It looked like a really old picture because it was a really bad quality picture he used. But it was like,
That, and I know how she looks in real life. Like, I've seen pictures and stuff. Hmm?
Because it's less than
You
30
can't.
seconds. It's a picture. It's less than 30 seconds. That's within fair use. The bad thing that every one of Zeke's videos where he has clips of other people's streams, all of that's fair use because he clipped it perfectly. Yeah, and you can't prove defamation because it's for entertainment purposes, so it's not meant to be defamatory.
And the same
Well,
with
no,
like
YouTube's
when
just
we had
really good at protecting random shit.
when you, I don't know if you remember the Bounty Hub, like the
Oh,
bounty
is that
server. Like if you like someone put a bounty on someone's head with a certain reward, and if you would get the bounty, you will get the shit. If you would get out alive with a video and the keycard of the person, then you could collect a bounty. No, it's not. It's not stream snipe. It's like literally, it could be anyone.
You would be recording your POV only.
Yeah, only your POV. And no, it was one of the Red Pack members. It was at that time. It was how was he called again?
Was it the Rat Pack leader?
No. See.
Rat Pack was a mess to begin with, to be fair.
Announcements. I am Monkey. And so, yeah, he was one of the members of Rat Pack. And so later, Monkey left because of the entire shit that I'm gonna explain now. So basically, Zeke got into that Discord and he tried to claim a bounty on me. Now, he did a little bit of lying while trying to claim that one. Because he said, oh yeah, it happened yesterday. I didn't play the game for over 2 weeks. And there was a window that it needed to happen within a week. Like, you had a week the time to claim him. So from kill to saying, oh, I killed him, that you had a week. And I didn't play the game for 2 weeks. And he provided a clip from my side and his side. And then at that point, I was like, wait, if you have my side, that means that it was from stream. That is over 3 weeks ago. So, you don't have the right to claim it anymore. And then he was lying, yeah, but it was from yesterday and I spoke with them and they're using they, them pronouns. I'm like, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm here. Yeah. I'm a transgender. And even if I do sound like one right now because I'm yapping too much. But he tried to claim it and I exposed him for that, and then later I saw that it was Zeke and I warned Monkey about it. Monkey was like, fuck this shit, I'm out, I'm not getting into Zeke shit, because I explained to him what Zeke all did and he was like, I'm not about to put my freaking address on. Yeah. And he left and he gave the server to Bloom. And Bloom took over for a while. That went all well. And yeah, then the game started dying, and I have the server in my hands currently as the owner. But yeah.
And they can't get rid of him. Like, that's the bad part. He's here forever.
He's not gonna get bored. He's not gonna get bored.
Happen.
He's not
though.
gonna.
That's never gonna
Like
happen.
if he just gets a little kill, like even if there's no players on, he will keep playing the game. So like the motto of their clan, yeah, they have the clan.
What their thing's called, yeah, whatever.
And they have like ruin the game for others is their motto. So like if you look at one of their videos, if I go look,
weren't they like the final nail in the coffin for Rat Pack? I feel like because Rat Pack was already going through problems.
The final nail of Rat Pack was Zabella.
Why am I not surprised? Rat Pack's gone. They died a long time ago. They're like ancient, not ancient. Sorry, they're like late. What's a good reference? 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. There's a lot of weird shit with them, and you don't. It's not even worth.
So this is one of Baldwin's video.
When was this published?
This is one of Baldwin's video. Yeah, this is one of their
When was this
little
made?
goblins. This was made 4 months ago.
Oh, so this is actually
20th
recent.
September. Yeah. It's a really long part about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course this is one. TCS is their clan name, basically. And I'm ruining game for others. So they also did it with Rust and shit. And then...
Oh, Rust, everyone tries to ruin the game for others in Rust. Is this his POV? Is this his POV?
This is his POV, yeah.
He had to hip fire him the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Also,
this is supposedly be Kasky, but that's not Kasky. But yeah, basically he put pictures of us all in the video, and then like with quotes what we said and shit. I like the same with then you had the short with the mouse pad thing, and then they have this the most recent one.
2 months ago. It's probably just them rewatching. Oh no! Wow, he actually has 1.3.
Yeah, he shared it a lot. He link dropped everywhere. S1 and other people, but yeah, mostly people that are connected with S1.
Which is D&E. Is D&E connected with you guys too? It's just an no, this group's just.
Baldwin used to be one of our Timmies. Then he started playing with Zeke. We warned him about Zeke, like he's a cheater. And then he decided to go play with Zeke. And we said, fuck you, we're not gonna play with you anymore because you chose to go play with a cheater, so you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, there's enough proof. Video clip proof.
I asked for it. Where's that at? Other than on his YouTube channel, because his own YouTube channel, I've never found it on there.
There's like mostly his YouTube channel. I've seen also logs from Easy Anti-Cheat and stuff of certain shit, but I'm not allowed to share that. I saw logs from Easy Anti-Cheat with Zeke's group and everything. Yep. But yeah. Oh, yeah, many, a lot. So basically, this is not the real Zeus. This is the fake Zeus, and this fake Zeus account has racist videos. So that's that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's.
Some other shit. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that kind of shit. And then we have a. Oh, I can actually show you the photo of Ogre Man because he has one of the accounts here. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, that doesn't help. I just saw Aphrodite down there commenting on it.
Yeah. That he was fine 4 months ago, yeah. No, this is a real one.
That's like, why would you enter? You know what the guy does. That's why would you even message on it?
It's Wellroder. No, Aspen is Wellroder. He's our team. Here, Ogre
The guy
Man.
shits
Look
on
at
me
this.
every time I run into him.
This picture of this dog, this is what Ogre Man always uses. Because he's dumb.
Well, and his name's Ogreman on there too. He didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, but here he was here ABA where
I don't think that's a
which-
well-known one.
Yeah, there's an ABBA and that's SOS basically. SOS is ABBA.
Is that
they-
another bad group or?
Nah, they're dupers. They dupe. Every
Oh.
single time that the gate gets called, it's ABBA. We've called them. No, it's it was found by accident. Like because if you take out your ship and you extract back with it and your shit is still in there while you took it out, then at one point you're trying to go recreate it and then you have the duping method and people start passing it on. And it's not hard, but like we've caught ABA dupe so many times. And we've reported them and there's actually a fix for it. The devs have an update that can fix the duping problem, but they're not implementing it.
Okay.
Yeah, Marfin, he joined TCS. He joined Zeke a little bit later. But yeah, around 10, I think. But Black Cat and Marfin used to play together a lot, and until Black Cat started seeing some stuff, they got into beef. But Black Cat is also very weird because his resolution is also very off, and he knows certain shit. Black Cat, no, he's a little kid of like 12, 13 years old. So yeah. But yeah.
Is this him streaming it or is that a streamer's pop that's right there?
This is Marauders POV.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It's just the rage bait.
Okay, let's see.
Wait, go back. You can. I think you can see fucking. Go back. I saw yellow shit on his screen. Okay, keep going.
That could
I'll
have
tell you when to
been. That
pause.
could have been the because he does have a lot of weird transitions.
Hold up. It's when he goes hide behind the train. So this clip here. Stop it now. Go back like.
Oh, you're talking about up at the top. I know what you're looking at. It's at the top.
Yeah, it's a top.
Yeah.
I think that's just the paint. I don't think that's actually a X-ray thing. I've never.
Yeah.
So like. That was. Well, because that's their entire stick. Like they've just been.
You want to see the message, bro? You want to see the messages? Oh, I remember that clip, man. But yeah. Because Wellroder was like, yeah, fuck off Baldwin. And he's like, you want to see the messages? Because Baldwin is still like how do you call it? He still thinks that he got groomed by us. He was 17 and he was playing with us and we were just playing and we didn't say anything weird. He was the one saying weird shit. Like he was making sexual jokes and everything and I'm like, bruh, no, you're 17, please don't. And he was like, yeah, oh yeah. At one point I joined the call. Oh, Amber, oh you're a girl. Yeah, do you know what to do? This and that. Like, okay, no, we're not gonna have that talk. But yeah, he says that we groomed him. I can show you everything. We didn't. He was the one making all the sexual jokes and shit.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, what if I did that? Like, what
Because
if
they
I?
vent people. I feel like I
Yeah.
haven't heard anyone new joining their group for a while.
Yeah. They
They can't.
they
They
take
can't recruit.
they take vulnerable targets. Like Baldwin is, as I would say, a little bit mentally challenged in that part. He is very influenceable. And I think like when he breached Zeke ships, it was not the part that he joined Zeke. He joined way before that. But he didn't let that shine through. Like that picture, like with like Amber, please eat me out kind of shit. That was, I think, 3 weeks before he got into Zeke's ship, basically. So I think from that point on, he already was with Zeke. But yeah.
Okay, so to talk about something else, I heard this is what I heard. Are there actually only two developers working on this game right now?
There's
I've
three.
heard that from somewhere, but I don't know if that's true.
There's three main developers. But yeah, one is teaching on university. One is making their own game, and the other one I don't know about. But yeah, it's one big shit show.
Can't Team 17 just pay them people money just to develop it? Like I feel like
They would
if
have
money's
to
gonna
buy the game
influence-
fully.
Yeah.
They don't own the game. They only own the a piece of it. They would have to fully buy it from Small Impact.
And the same counts for Small Impact Games if they want to
They would have to buy it
get
from Team
out
17.
of the contract of Team 17. They need to buy the game back, basically.
Huh.
So they're both tied into each other.
I wonder how much that would cost.
A
lot.
lot.
Yeah, I'd assume so because this game apparently is like racked in. This is math. I don't know if this is 100% true. It's like $1 million they made off this
Yeah.
game.
Oh, games aren't
man.
cheap. Yeah, games are. The net worth of this game has to be even higher than that with the amount of people that keep fucking buying new accounts. So it's like, because even the accounts Zeke buys and all them,
Well,
someone else has to buy that account for them to buy it.
It's probably like mom's credit card. It's probably like mom's credit card. But
To be fair,
That-
the ones that are adults are probably working like some low end job that's enough to make it. Like,
Yeah,
not
and
that
like
hard to
at
fucking
one
do it.
point, that's also like Baldwin and Marvin Luther all got paid a certain amount per stream snipe.
That's really
Yeah, around that.
It's
Zeke.
probably, yeah, I was about to say it's probably Zeke.
I will be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, you can buy this game for really cheap if you just buy a CD key for this game. It's really cheap. Like half of what it's actually costing. This. You can make it. I know that you can make it. Yeah.
You have to get past the contract though.
Yeah, you have to get the contract to do it.
Like, I'm not
It-
even at that. Dude, the Rat Pack has their own entire lore. Zabella herself has her own lore that even extends outside of this game. Like, there's a lot of people that have like intense lore behind them. Probably Zabella, but that's the only person I know enough about. Like Zeke's lore isn't like the best lore you could get because it's basically just the same shit repeated. He finds a streamer to harass. He harasses the streamer, runs the streamer out of the community, and then repeats it. And then you can focus on all the people he recruited. But the person with like the most unique, I guess you could say, stuff behind their lore is probably Zabella because hers is still going. Because apparently there was drama between. Since you don't know what Hunt is, there's between her and like King's a group that she was a part of. She left that group and made Ling, which was a meme group of King. L plus King equals Ling, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then she
Yuck.
left that group and joined Purge. So it's like her story is still going and it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
It's
That's
not
the thing
worth
is,
it.
No
It would be
one's gonna put in
funny.
time to do that.
But you
No
would
one.
have to go.
The game is already cooked to begin with.
And
Why,
you
why,
need
why
and
make
you
a
need to do
war
source
video?
verifying as well, and some stuff you just cannot prove. And yeah, it's not worth the time, to be honest. Like, if you know it, like, already, I regret knowing most of this. You know, like, I was
That's what you
supposed to
get
just
for being a part of a big group.
yeah, I was supposed not like it was even before I was S1 or Breach or whatsoever. Like, when I started playing this game, I was supposed to just only play this game. I streamed it. I was very timmy, and at one point, I met some people, and they were a little bit more known in the community. They brought me more forward. I started knowing more people, and I just got thrown into the community. That was not my intention at all, and here you are, you're stuck. So yeah.
Welcome to
That's the thing
being
about
parts of
games
small
are
communities.
being part of big groups is like annoying in my opinion. It's just like if drama happens, it's over. The whole
You
group
said
can
Rust,
fucking
the amount of
far
random
apart.
shit you find when you raid a Rust base and you look at a painting that's like in someone's core Rust is probably the most amusing game to see how random you can just see shit. There's billboards, dude. There's billboards on the sides of people's bases that literally just says "insert here" and it's a butt. Like, I'm not like, it's the most dumbest shit in the world you could find on there.
Yeah, but that's
It's
just
funny.
funny.
Oh no, you bounce between it. There's funny, and then there's these guys that like have entire more like shrines to something inside their base. It's like it's an
Yeah.
interesting game. It's fun when you find the right server.
Nah, like with
Yes.
like what the issue with Rat Pack was, they had so many members that they could not regulate anymore. And with S1 we chose to not become too big. We wanted around a max of 25 members.
How much do y'all have now that are active?
We that are active is only me, Andy, Bayrakta, sometimes Wellrother, sometimes Krusty, so and
Yes.
then Swig.
Tasky just kind of just straight up left then.
Yeah, Kasky said, because it just got boring. Like, till a month and a half ago, he just said, "Fuck this shit," and I'm gonna go play Delta Force.
That's fair.
But basically, yeah, it's around 6 to 7 people that are active, and we have
You guys get into a lot of empty servers then, I bet, because that's what I was experiencing like a day or two ago. Was this the servers just don't fill very well anymore?
we have quite a few members, but if I D&E
I
is the
think has
biggest
the
game,
most
but
people.
D&E has the most, but they're so unregulated, they don't know who's all in where. So, like, for us, I think we have 23 members, maybe a few more. But yeah, we're not too big.
Well, depending skill or just in numbers.
Probably skill. More like a skill.
S1 first. Then I would go like that are still active. Not active.
In history?
In
You'd probably
history,
put
you're
Breach and
called
Rat Pack on top.
Breach, not like in history. I would say S1 is a little bit before, above Rat Pack. But Breach is definitely also in that range. Cult of Thea.
Yeah, I played with like one of those
Sever-
guys. When I started playing this game, they were already dead, I think, because I only ran into one of them ever.
Like, Sev is pretty good. Like, Winkid played for them for a while. But that was just to get guild patches and shit. Then besides that, there's not very good clans out there.
Yeah, this
Because no one's making anymore.
Yeah,
one.
it's
It's just a
all
dad game.
like most guilds are just
It's a dad joke.
average, and the same with D&E. Yes, there's a like you have as well. C is also pretty good, but if you look at D&E on its own, it is pretty flat. Noids, yeah, Noids, like old Noids, old Noids is average, to be honest. I played against Noids when I was a Timmy, and every single fucking time I killed them.
I think D&E is fucking dog shit. I've faced them so many
Yeah.
times and I've killed every single one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, but also
Majority of
they're
their player base.
existing members. Like if you have Heads or Xingxi, like Xingxi is average, Heads is average, but most are just low.
There was
as
one
in
time when I played
skill.
with them. It was me, Asaya, Tallow, and then Anne, I think it was. I can't remember how you said her name. But we were all in a game together and we were roaming around mining. I left one of them in security thinking they could hold our own so I could go roam a bit because all of us were roaming the map by ourselves. One of them, I don't know who it was, but one of them ended up dying in security and they just straight up blew up.
Yeah.
It's an interesting community. I don't remember.
Max Blunt never was part of D&E. Then you also had Shield. That was before that it was no, that's Maga. Maga is the Diva Media is Maga. Shield had another name before that. They were basically gonna merge with D&E and with Noids. Yes, so you had Shield and you had Black Shield, RNG. There was you had what was the CD? So many.
There was a lot of smaller groups that just
Yeah.
kind of sprang up and just stayed. You can get in the Rat Pack pretty easily. Rat Pack was pretty easy to get into. You just had to
Rat
run into
Pack
them and not
was
be toxic.
Rat Pack was a 2.5 KD requirement.
Oh, never mind.
S1's at least a 3 KD. And then also you have a tryout. You get to try out with one of the members if they like you and if they think you're skilled enough. Then you will be able to join.
I wouldn't. You just could drive people.
You don't. Just don't. It's not worth it. Because what they're gonna do is, like, the moment you join, they're gonna give you information that they're only gonna tell you if that stuff leaks out. They know it's you. That's how they do shit.
See,
Yeah,
that's the thing too. If you do that, they're really trying to like keep yourself anonymous as much as possible. Like, don't click any of their links. Don't show your face. Don't say anything about your personal life. Don't say shit, because if you do leak information, if you do go inside, if they have
You're
shit on you,
fucked.
you're fucked. You're cooked.
No, don't.
No,
Just
it doesn't
no.
matter. You're not
Community-
doing it.
the
Like
community
I'm letting
is-
you know,
is far gone.
It's not gonna change anything because they can just buy new accounts and it's not gonna do anything. If you join, like, it's really easy to get around a ban. It's not that hard, and they've proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can get around a ban. So it doesn't matter. There's no point. It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
No,
They'll
it
just get
doesn't
another.
matter.
We just saw clips of them one of them boasting about how the fact that they got banned like 3 separate times and still playing. It won't change anything.
They have money out the ass. Let's just say that.
Well, not even money out the ass. It's $10. Like, you know, you just. If you got enough money to buy a DMA, then you can. I have no clue.
Oh, they
Probably
did.
not
They tried.
anymore.
What they did, like, they tried to get Mac and stuff, like Max Smoke Blunt, to go stream snipe and to give that he could earn his money and shit. Yeah.
Oh, did Biff leave?
Yeah, Biff left.
When?
Yeah,
Biff left
here 2 days ago.
recently. He
2 days.
left
2 days
ago.
ago. 2 days ago.
I was there when it happened. I was
yeah,
fucking
me
there.
too. And I instantly messaged him. Like, hey, did you just leave? And he was like, yeah. And he left every single Marauder server, like even D&E. He left everything. And yeah, he's basically done. But I messaged him and he's like, yeah, I'm just done with this game. He doesn't see a future for it for now, and he didn't need his help because also the other mods didn't do their moderating work, so why would he do it? So he just said, fuck this shit. I'm out. And what really surprised me, and what I find quite sad, right? He like, there's two things. He wrote a letter to Sig a few months ago with a lot of people had their signature under it. And he never got a response. Not a single one from the big three.
I don't know how you would expect a response. They don't even want. Like, I'm being honest with you. They don't even talk to anyone, so it
Yeah.
makes sense.
I know. And the other thing is, well, like, after he left, multiple people said that in chat, and the Pantheon just kept talking over it and was not recognizing that Biff left, and they were totally ignoring it until one time someone different asked it. Like, me brought it up, Warpro brought it up, a few others, and then at one point someone brought it up and then was like, yeah, because of personal reasons. No, bitch, it's not about personal reasons. It's about that this game is fucking cooked.
So I want to go. This sounds like more like a fucking like Q&A with, since you know so much. So you said a power trip with the Pantheon. Was that around 4 to 5 months ago? Because there was something I saw where they were just straight up. Sorry.
It started around that time.
Because
he asked to be banned. So like, well, basically, like, give me 1 second to respond to this text, and then I won't say everything. I cannot do two things at the same time. Like, I am a woman, but I cannot fucking multitask. So what happened? The power tripping started a little bit before Matt left. So Matt left around end of November, around December, around that time. And before that, he put his 2 weeks notice like a month before that. So I knew, like, there was the scandal with that streamers were Steam banned from the game.
XQC, I remember that. I remember seeing that clip.
And a few others. And at that point, Matt tried to get as much information as possible. He was getting no response from Mac and all of them. Nothing. And he needed to figure it out. He looked into the logs. There were no logs of easy anti-cheat whatsoever that could have made it happen. So either it was the same thing what happens with Battle Eye, like with Tarkov, that cheaters have the ability to change their ID to another player and then do some sus shit and then get banned over it. But it was ended up being on Steam's side. Even Matt was banned. So yeah, Matt was banned as well. Now that got reversed very fast. So someone at Steam did something. Now we don't know who. We don't know how. We don't know.
It could have just been a system error. Sometimes
Yeah.
Steam just has that happen where like something fucks up. It's a launcher.
And like Marauders doesn't do game bans via Steam. They don't. They don't give
Isn't it a
game
system
dev
ban
bans
from their side?
So it has to be, yeah, it's a system ban from their, like, from their own servers, so not from Steam's side. So it happened on Steam's side. That's what we know. And after that, he didn't get a response at all. Like, and he was like, "Yeah, Amber, fuck this shit. I just put in my 2 weeks notice." And then when that happened, you saw a change. The Pantheon started to react differently to players. At one point, there was an issue with there was El Chapo Smoke Blunt. He's a crybaby. He is also a streamer. He's a huge crybaby, and he's bad. And at one point, me and Krusty and Kasky were playing, and what we do in game, like you can recognize people very fast in this game. The way that they play, what they are wearing and stuff, like the entire playstyle and what they are wearing and what gun they're using, you can already tell. Oh, this is gonna be this person. It's very easy. Like for you, for example, it's your worn outfit and your ratty playstyle. In the case that we run into you.
I only rat run S1. That's
I know.
literally it. Anyone else?
That's the only way I
don't
can
rat.
kill you guys is me ratting.
That is the way that I recognize you. You know, you have your one outfit on and you're ratting. Okay, gotta be way out.
The only way I've managed to kill you guys is like slow walking around you, because it's the only way I can get any of you to not look at me.
S1 is just better than me. Period. But anyone below
I've never
me,
managed to beat them other than like twice. So
the only time I could kill y'all is with an MG. That's probably it.
Yeah, and even with that, you fail.
Well, I've killed a couple of y'all with the MG.
Yeah,
But like
you never
every
kill
other
me.
time, I just get fucked up.
You never kill me for some reason, boy. I'm the
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm the
so
fucking worst player of them all, Brett.
I could never kill you. But I killed anyone else besides you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Especially on that ship with the fucking bar. I killed everyone besides
Yeah.
you. You're the last
Yeah.
one standing. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
And blah, 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 where are we at? Oh yeah, you can recognize players by their appearance. So at one point,
I can recognize by the gun.
Yeah, that as well. But like El Chapo, he was playing, and every single time we were in a game and we thought it was El Chapo, we started VoIPing, "Oh El Chapo, come here!" And so he was like, "Oh, they're stream sniping me. Oh, they're hacking." You know, like how can you know it's me? We called El Chapo's name so many times that even people that weren't El Chapo, we thought they were El Chapo. They weren't El Chapo, but that he doesn't know because El Chapo wasn't there. We mistaked so many people for El Chapo. But yeah, every single time he got into our lobby, he got to hear, "Oh, El Chapo," and he started raging. And basically, the Krusty and Kasky went against him, like, "Oh, yeah, this and that, like you're bad." And then at one point, I tried to like suss it a bit, like, "Hey, this is what we're doing. Like, we're going to raid. If we think it's you, we just call out your name. We're not stream sniping you. We're not hacking." But that's just what we do because it's fun. You know, like if we recognize other people, we also do it. Like if we're in goofy mood, we do it. And we sussed it a bit. I joked with him a little bit. And all of us, 5 hours later, or no, it was 12 hours later, even. 12 hours later, we got a warning. All of us. In a Marauders chat. We got a warning. Like just an official warning.
That.
And I was like, what the fuck did I do wrong? I just explained why and how so that he could understand what we're doing and that he's not making assumptions. Like for what Krusty and Kasky did, that's totally fine. El Chapo got... No, it was not. No, it was not Afro. But basically El Chapo got muted instantly because he said retard and some other shit. He was basically assaulting me, insulting me with some words, and like Bistack instantly muted him. So he got a mute. I got a warning. Krusty got a warning. Swig got a warning, and Kasky got a warning. And I was like, I didn't do shit. And basically Matt inverted it. Matt was like, what the fuck? Like, Matt inverted mine and Swig's warning. Krusty and Kasky needed to say. Because they actually were stepping over a line after being... They weren't even being told to stop, but they stepped over a line, basically. They broke a rule while we didn't. And then later... I've brought it up in chat multiple times. Like, hey... I want to know, why was I warned? This is outrageous. Never got a response until 2 weeks later or something. I messaged Zeus like, hey, what the fuck is this bullshit? And Zeus is like, yeah. Before that, yeah, in general chat, like, oh, you guys bring it up to yourself, like you're doing this to yourself, we're not targeting people. Well, it was very obvious that they were targeting S1 people. The moment S1 types something after each other, it was instantly like, oh, they're assaulting someone, so mute and warning. And
during that time too, though, a lot of newer people were like complaining about you guys in the chat because they were getting fucking shit on every time.
yeah, and like that is totally logic, and like our response then is womp womp. Like, you know. Yeah, there was a call out channel, but we weren't the ones to fuck that up. There were multiple people like saying some shit in there. But that got removed.
Quick.
That got heated quick. But that was fun, man. That was the popcorn time.
But that's also how, like, to be fair, because other groups do that, like in Hunt too, when they call out people and stuff like that. Like, that's what causes groups to be hated and be called, like, get targeted.
I know, but like at one point, I messaged Zeus and I'm like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Yeah, just before that he said, no, we're not targeting you." And then after in DMs he said, "Yeah, but if we see multiple people of the same clan messaging and it's getting out of hand, then we just mute all." I'm like, "Yeah, but shouldn't you be reading what the people are saying instead of reacting on seeing a little clan name in their name, like a little clan tag?" That is not how it works.
To be fair on the, like, trying to play devil's advocate, when you do see an entire, like, 4 people, let's say it's 4, I don't, was it 4 people out?
Yeah,
like
4
4
or
people
5.
with the same tag,
Yeah.
all like getting in on conversation on top of one person. It is easier just to give everyone a mute and then reread it, because then the chat's still not blowing up
Yeah,
about
but
it.
not
And then
warning after 12 hours and let 2 days go over it and then not take the warning back, you know? Like, they weren't there at the moment. They were there at the moment, they ignored it fully, and 12 hours later in their next shift, they decided, oh yeah, we're gonna warn them.
they get paid. This is their job.
They get paid, yeah. Pantheon gets paid. But basically,
anyone with a Greek name is your community manager.
Yeah. So basically, mine got reversed, Swake's got reversed. I talked to Zeus and he was like, yeah, you shouldn't have been warned at all. You didn't do anything wrong. So just see that mute as, or see that warning as it didn't happen. And after that,
Zeus is the head one.
Zeus is the head one is Estrella, but or Athena or whatever the fuck they're called. That's their team leader. But Zeus is in control of in-game bans and stuff. But later, like Shiro Gora and stuff, they also did some wacky stuff. That I also was like, yeah, you're power tripping. Like, we didn't do anything, and he was like, oh yeah, but you know what I can do? I can do this. I can warn you. I can mute you. Oh, you want to get banned? I saw that happen with Zeus as well, and all the other mods. They started power tripping after Matt left. Like they were warning people left and right, banning people left and right while they were like unrightfully, like Zeke and stuff. Yeah, ban them. I don't care, but other people, and they started unbanning people as well, unbanning certain people. No, they unbanned Discord accounts. Lax the Barsmith, Don Cubano.
You think Lax should have stayed banned?
Yeah. He's
because of this stuff.
He's trouble. Besides the fact of what Zeke did, even with that,
So is there like more drama behind him than we actually know? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He should have stayed banned. There's a few people in the community that banned for a reason, because they're only trouble, and they
were unbanned
them.
After he left.
And basically, he left Sig, and instantly, like after a few days, those people got unbanned. And what happened after that, like the reason that Matt actually left the Discord, is Matt and Lax got into an argument. That got pretty heated.
Is there a video? Please tell me there's a video.
No, there's not a video.
Fuck.
It's in Discord chat somewhere. It got pretty heated. I'm gonna tell you that. he had a discussion. Stepped a little bit over line. Like Lax, to be honest, stepped over the line like an elephant, and Met maybe as an ant. But yeah, Met said fuck this shit, and they banned him. It wasn't. It was basically a kick. It was not really a ban. It was a kick. Then a few weeks later, Matt joined back, for literally 1 or 2 hours, and then he saw Lax type again, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck this game, I'm out," and he left permanently, basically. Yeah. He was laughing about it.
Well, it kind of is ridiculous at this point.
Like it is like when you talk, it is not
Well,
only for it's longer than a year, but like
it's
what Lax does, he gives them so much attention,
his
and
own
they
fault.
live in they're like Zeke and all live in his head
Eh,
24/7, and he
And that's
cannot
why
let
I
it go.
messaged. That's why when I messaged that first time with like the popcorn, and
Yeah.
then was this guy confirmed to be Zeke? Was because when I saw him, I'm like, oh great, it's this guy
Yeah.
that typically just instantly jumps on the bandwagon
Yeah.
or accusates for no reason.
No, this was very obvious, and I
This
saw
one,
it
if
with the
this one
name
was
and
on,
everything.
that's
Like,
fair. Oh yeah,
no,
they'll for what well, majority of the time they
yeah,
won't, but like
majority,
if they
but
know who you are, they'll go at like they'll fucking do dumb shit.
like, like with this one was kind of obvious by the name, because their clan tag, or their like the thing before their name was X, or SXG. If you leave the X out, or at least remove one stripe from the X, it becomes an I, and then you have Sig. That's what they were trying to go for. And they impersonated Sig as well. They went into people's YouTube channels.
Oh shit. Oh, he's still
Yeah, like most streamers they mess with.
I didn't
Like,
get messed with that much, but I didn't stream this game as much as you did, Amber. I
like
I streamed it once a month.
I know, but like even without that, even with that, they probably stream sniped you without you knowing it.
I'm totally getting
Because
stream sniped. That's content.
like at one point they had the video, like their tribute video. At one point I saw Alpaca in there, Alpaca Snack Pack. Alpaca was in there as well, and he never noticed that it was Zeke. He never noticed. He doesn't even know Zeke, but he was still in that video. Loads of people were in that video that didn't know they were getting stream sniped. Hmm? Not in Zeke's video, tribute video. Zeke the Godless. Just search up that YouTube channel and then Marauders, and then you will see it.
I'm going through the old messages of Lax, and this I see where he said he's got docs. I can see it at the bottom of this one.
Yeah, like he had a big discussion with my boyfriend as well, because my boyfriend joined this Discord just for the beef, and he had a very big discussion with my boyfriend, and at one point he just gave up.
Oh, because it's like at this point, like even when he got doxxed, it was like, you, dude, you're just antagonizing it. You're just
Yeah.
asking to be continuously harassed over and over and over again.
Yeah. And like it is sad, like, and Lex outside of games, like I've talked to him outside of games. He knows how I am, and still he fucking blocked my ass. Like we had talks about certain stuff, and just general talk, and then the moment it is about a game, it doesn't have to be Marauders, it can be any single game, he switches. It is like he turns 360 degrees and turns into a total different person. It is absolutely crazy. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? I didn't hear about that. The suing thing?
Yeah, Kitty was like, I'm gonna sue your ass and this and that, but like, yeah.
Are you willing to give up your personal information to do that? It's like those empty threats. I'm sorry to tell anyone this in here, but if you're threatening to sue someone online, you are very much willing to give out your personal information. Like you're you're doxing yourself at that point. Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of streamers got bullied out of this game. It's just how sadly this community was for a while. Well,
Yeah.
two reasons. Two reasons. One reason was because they were getting stream sniped constantly, and the second reason was the devs kind of just gave up. It seemed like looking into it, it looks like the developers just gave up on the game. So it's like, why would I keep streaming, giving like views to your game if you're not gonna do anything with it? It's like there's plenty of bigger decently like big streamers that brought people in when they played the game for a bit, but then Tarkov wiped and they all left. And then that's how you saw like after the like what was it, Landmark and all them left, right? The game's pop just kind of started going down because after that you could see the devs just started dying and dying and dying. But it's interesting to look at this. If you look at all of the messages Lax sent in here, it's just him complaining about something. Or him defending himself, too. There's a lot of him defending himself.
So, King, I have a little question. Do you have an alt account by any chance? Because this account that you're on right now was just made today. What happened to the other one? Hmm. Ah, okay, I see.
These changes have me so fucking pissed, dude. There's so many great things about this update that are literally irrelevant. See? I literally can't fucking do anything, bro!